I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. It's so nice to reach you this day. People have been asking me to respond to Kemi Badenoch's speech concerning Nigerians. I stopped paying attention to her for some time because I understand her psychology. Her psychology is the psychology of trying to bring down your people so that they can think that you are different. The psychology of trying to bring down your people so that your masters can see you as one of them, and trying to dissociate yourself from your roots. It is a typical black man's mentality. When a black man leaves the lower level of society and comes to the middle class or the elite class, he tends to bring down, or she tends to bring down, the class that he or she came from so that he or she could belong. So Kemi Badenoch is trying to prove to the Conservative Party that she is more Catholic than the Pope. And it's a tendency that most people have who are from my color. When they climb to a height, they want to remove the ladder, cut it into bits so that no person can climb up to where they are. She's not the first person to be the potential black prime minister. I think the brother of Jane Asher. Jane Asher is an Igbo lady in CNN. I hope I'm right, but she answers Asher. I think their family name is Ejiofor. There was one Ejiofor, first-skinned Ejiofor, that rose high in the hierarchy of one of the parties, either Labour Party or Conservative Party. They did not turn their barrel against their place of origin. This is Zain Asher. She's usually very proud to say she's of Nigerian extraction and she's a British citizen. So I don't understand why Kemi Badenoch tends to want to deride Nigerians. Don Azza, the wonderful analyst, I was watching him. He asked a simple question: what do Nigerians do Kemi Badenoch? Kemi Badenoch is not the only Nigerian that has risen to a position of high prominence. In fact, she doesn't have a contested electoral office position she has occupied. In Watford, I've been to Watford, big city. A Nigerian occupies a very high position there. And Nigerians have won elections in the UK over time. They have not been insulting, or is it not insultive now, towards their own people. Nigerians in the UK are very prominent citizens. I have a lot of classmates, medical doctors, high class medical doctors. Nigerians have contributed to the economy of the United Kingdom. There are people who are petty criminals in the UK. Nigerians are not in the majority there. Recently, when I was there was a drug bust. It was in Nigerians, international drug bust, that they were bringing drugs in frozen containers. They were not Nigerians. They pickpockets in the metro on the ground. They are not Nigerians. They are European citizens. Those who demonstrate in the streets and attack people, they are usually not Nigerians. So there are a few disgruntled, misguided Nigerians who are in the UK. And you can't castigate a whole lot of people who are doing very well, working very hard in the United Kingdom. The assertion that you can't transfer your citizenship to your children, Don Azza and several others prove that she was wrong. Here is my take. I just did a tour of about 6 European countries. I did another 6 previously. I did the 4 countries of the United Kingdom: England, Scotland, Wales, and Ireland. The truth of the matter is that we cannot prevent Kemi Badenoch for saying whatever she wants to say. That's freedom of expression. Whether she's wrong or she's right, that's up to the listeners. However, let's fix our country. Let's fix Nigeria. If we fix Nigeria, there is no need for us to go and permanently stay in the United Kingdom. I am back home. My skin is changing. The weather in Europe was too harsh for my skin. If we fix Nigeria, okay, I couldn't eat good food. First thing I did was to eat oweri, and okay, I ate a goosey soup and poundo with goat meat. I ate oweri, and the reception is totally different. Let's fix our country. Let's clean our streets. Local government chairpersons should stop telling citizens to clean streets. There's a budget for that. Let's make electricity regular. It doesn't require rocket science. Even in Europe, as far as I traveled, I saw solar panels, I saw windmills, I saw energy plants, all that. We can fix electricity in this country. Let's repair our roads. Somebody constructed maybe 10 bridges in Port Harcourt. They call him Bridge Master. Go and see bridges in Germany. See bridges all over the world. We celebrate mediocrity too early. Celebrate mediocrity. Let's elect people with brains who can change the economies of this nation. Let's stop tribalism, Obi is Igbo, this one is Hausa, this one is that. Let's throw away dead woods from our politics and inject new blood. Let's bring people who are reasonable. Let's reorganize INEC so that credible elections can be held. If this country is comfortable, nobody wants to go and live in the UK. Nobody wants to go and live in Europe. The difference between your income and your expenditure in Europe is very minimal. Even my children, when they needed to go to work, I had to go and make sure I left there very early because I'm disturbing them. In fact, I can pay somebody in Europe from Nigeria comfortably. There's a lot of space to do well here. We can bring those technologies here. Let's fix Nigeria. Let's stop complaining. If you go watch television for another man's house, if they draw the curtain across your face, like as it used to happen to me when I was younger, tell your papa make he buy television. Not call them wicked people. Because they want to eat dinner, they don't want you to have akpere ogologo lugbofu, long truth. I enjoyed my stay, but this is my home. I came back with ideas I'm going to implement. Let our leaders build our countries. I saw somebody with a t-shirt, 2 people with t-shirts. in Europe, one in Yash, one in one other country. He said, it's written on it, visit Rwanda again. A European, visit Rwanda. This was Rwanda that was devastated by war, has become a tourist attraction. And you criminal Nigerian politicians, when I call you stupid, they say I'm too harsh. When I call you idiots, they say I'm too abusive. I'm quoting political philosophy. Greek philosophy, an idiot is somebody who does not care about the consequences of his actions on society, on his country. A tribalist is somebody who always does things because of where he comes from, who is associated with his political party. I quoted Franz, what's his name again, who said that 10,000 idiots form a political party. Yes, yes. You left all the bandits in Edo State. You left the cultism that is going on. You left the bad roads. You left erosion, lack of electricity. No proper electricity, bad roads in Benin City. What Ogbemudia did, you people cannot maintain. Is Peter Obi, you are the new sheriff in town. Not only sheriff, now Enogie you be. And then one man with bleached skin came up and was, I hate ta. Oh, boy. I hate ta. Hate. I'm an extremist. Extremist only for wickedness. Then I saw somebody. Why are you people leaving the main thing and pursuing shadows? Fix Nigeria. Your children are there. Oh, your children are there like mine. Fix Nigeria. I came back with a new mentality. We are building a tertiary institution. I'm going to do it so fine that it will be a tourist attraction. Fix Nigeria. Fix your small locality. Fix the schools you own. Fix the hospitals. Look at somebody who is accused of stealing 80. I will do another video. Fix Nigeria. Leave Kemi Badenoch alone. Fix Nigeria. Our people will want to come back. In the flight I took back from Amsterdam, I saw lots of Nigerians coming back with their children. Coming back with their children. Coming back with their European wives. Some of them for the first time. I was just praying, God, let them have fun so that they will keep coming back. We have a great country. Nobody wants to leave Nigeria in the real sense to go and live elsewhere. Fix Nigeria, leave Kemi Badenoch. Shetima, leave Kemi Badenoch. Stop quoting people who Elon Musk and the rest of people. Can you compare South Africa, the functionality in South Africa to what you are doing here, to where you come from? Fix Nigeria, leave Kemi Badenoch. Fix Nigeria. Fix Nigeria. But fix Nigeria. Fix Nigeria. Fix your mumu brain. Yesterday, I was coming from the inspection of my properties. One big man went to eat in Jomo restaurant. He carried his big car to block he wanted to drive against traffic. And then there was traffic build-up. This idiot that did that most likely lives overseas or has gone overseas. Did you see them drive like that? Fix Nigeria. Immediately we got to the airport, the long queue to stamp our passports. I saw one big man with gray hair like me. He jumped the queue, went and stood in front. I didn't confront him because he's an idiot. Idiot. Where you are coming from, did you jump queue at any time? Black man. Mumu Nigerian, did you jump queue? Just came to Nigeria and you want to assert your village tyranny. No, it's sad. It's sad. Fix Nigeria. Fix your behavior. And this country, nobody wants to leave. We will enjoy here. That's my take. God bless you. I have a webinar coming up on investing intelligently. Send a message to +234 80 21 21 92 62. The admin would tell you how to register. I have properties for sale and we have books online. Subscribe to this channel. I have another channel, Dr. Apoki Extra. We review my books there in forms of podcasts and all that, and they will help you. God bless you.